Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing another review on a head shaver. Today's head shaver I'm going to be doing is this one. This is MaxGroom's Head Shaver Pro. Now, I did not pay for this, just a disclaimer. I'm going to give you my honest thoughts just right out of the box, trying it. I don't know a whole lot about it. Just going to test it on my head, and then I'm going to kind of look over more of it and share my thoughts on this. If you caught the one last year, I did this one, and it was a good head shaver. I liked the many cool things about it, how it magnetizes, big head, all that stuff, different RPMs, all that stuff. But the battery wasn't that good. And right there you can see it's dead. So maybe MaxGroom has come out with something better. So we're gonna see. So before we get any farther, just to let you know, disclaimer, don't mind my beard. I have not fixed it this morning yet, but I do need to shave my head. So I thought it might be a good time to go ahead and do a head shave while I test this head shaver out and see what it's all about. So again, I haven't even opened it. This is the first time opening it right out of the box. And we're gonna see what this thing looks like. I've seen some people have gold ones, I think. I don't know, I think this one might be the silver one. I'm not sure. It's kind of like Christmas. We can kind of open it up and see what we got here. Okay, so I have the plastic taken off. Pull this off, and there goes the piece of paper. And it looks like you've just kind of got the power cable that it looks like a USB-A to a USB-C type. And just, it's, first of all, everything's just flying right out the box. It's just not really packaged well. My initial thoughts, all right, it is in this little plastic bag here, and it looks like I've got the silver one, which is really cool. So you can see the difference between the first design and the Pro. Looks like the Pro's got like a nice finish to it, and not a whole lot different so far in the top, or on the top. Come with the little plastic cover that goes over the blades. Here's the blades on the original. Here's the blades on the new one. So same type of concept, a little bit different. Maybe, yeah, I mean, pretty close to the same. Just, you know, one's finished and one's not. Magnetizing head, just like the original. All right. Good magnetization. Right out of the box, I want you guys to notice that it does have the travel lock here. And let's see what the battery life is. 100%. Nice. 100%. Guess I should have that the right way. And that's 7,500 RPMs, 8,800. So it's going to start out at 75, so 7,500 for the lower RPMs and 8,800 for the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and start shaving my head, and I'm gonna tell you what I think. So far, so good. I mean, it's cutting. It's not missing any passes. There are other head shavers that I've done in the past that I've tried. I'm not gonna mention any names, that I had to go over several times just to get a patch of hair taken off, which is not a cool thing. Many of you guys probably know what company those are by some of my videos that I've done in the past. See all that hair right there? I do like the way these things feel in the hand. The palm feels really comfortable and really nice ergonomically in the hand. Let's see, it did take that off pretty well. Pretty smooth. I don't think anything is going to have as close of a baby smooth feel like a razor, like a foil shaver will. But a lot of people can't do the full shaver because they're just too rough sometimes on people's heads and too abrasive. And so if you want like a nice clean shave that's going to look really nice when you look at the appearance of your head, maybe not the feel of it, but the appearance, sometimes that's all people care about. Rotary shavers are great for that. All right, so I'm just gonna say this. I've done this long enough on my head to know that it seems to be a pretty good shaver. It's at 97%, by the way, right there. 97%. I was just going at, well, I think I was going at 88% or 8,800 RPMs, but I think I accidentally hit the button. So 97%, it would go a lot slower on the battery as far as draining it if it was at the lower RPM settings. But altogether, guys, I'm pretty impressed with this shave. So I'm going to come back in just a few minutes and gather my thoughts and make the full review. So I'm going to be placing this shave inside of the video review I will be doing later after I gather my thoughts and tell you guys what I think. Make sure you stick around. I'll see you soon. All right, guys, so I'm back and I wanted to follow up with this review on the MaxGroom Pro. Now, I did the unboxing and now I'm here to follow up because it's been about a week. I've tried the head shaving with this tool a couple times, enough to give you an idea what I think about it. So after using this for a while, I did want to bring this one back into mention. This was the original. They're about the same. It looks like the blades, I don't know, maybe they're a little bit different. They almost look identical, but I had a chance to use this and it's got 79% left on it. I have not charged it yet. If I do 8,800, saying 79% still. So far the battery has done pretty well. There's nothing too bad about this. You know, obviously the batteries in head shavers are one thing that you have to really consider because there's a lot of head shavers out there that just don't have very good batteries. And so this one seems to do a good job with the battery. Haven't had any issues with it as of yet. It's showing it's 79%. I've had a few shaves this last week with it, and 7,500 and then 8,800. Sometimes that percentage will go down, kind of determining how much percentage you have left when it comes to the RPMs and differentiating between the two with the power. But anyways, did a great job. Did a fantastic job on my head, and that's, you know, I would rate this between 1 and 10, probably a good 8.5 so far. Now, I'm sure I'm going to come up with another review later on to kind of go more into my further investigating on this as time goes on. You know, you can't really judge a head shaver unless it's absolutely terrible and the battery does not last at all within the first couple of weeks. And I get that. And I want to do it justice. So stick around. I will be following up with another review probably in a couple of months. I'm always putting videos out when it comes to head shaving. And that's one of the things I do every single day. I put shorts out every single day, short videos. If you're into short video content on head shaving, tips, tutorials, just different things to help when it comes to head shaving, or you're thinking about shaving your head, a lot of good information and content here on this channel. So altogether, for something on Amazon, MaxGroom Pro so far has been pretty good. A good solid 8.5 out of 10. So that's a good rating. All right. Again, feels really comfortable. I like how it magnetizes and the top comes off, very easy to clean, and it's got a good magnetization force to it. All right, 2 different RPM settings. If you've got thicker hair, you can obviously change that RPM setting to be more aggressive, but did a great job, very comfortable. Let me say this, I do like to use my own pre-shave oil for my head when I do use these head shavers. Didn't matter which one I use, I always do this. I always put this on. I usually put warm hot water on my head, or I'll put some of this pre-shave oil on from BHT Grooming that I have right here. You can find that at bhtgrooming.com. Different scents of the main line, but love this stuff. Really coats the head and does a great job with softening the follicle and helping with a closer shave. So with that being said, guys, my final thoughts on MaxGroom Pro. I think it's a fantastic option for anyone. If you're a beginner or if you are a novice or professional head shaver, you know, I'm sure you have different ones out there that you use, like full shavers possibly, but this is a good solid option when it comes to rotary shavers. So I'll link this below where you can find this, and tell me in the comments, what do you guys think about MaxGroom Pro? If you've tried this one, let me know. Also, what other head shavers do you enjoy or do you like to use on a constant daily use or every other day? Are you a foil shaver or rotary shaver? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe you're a traditional razor shaver. I do it all myself as well. Make sure you like this video if you would, and also subscribe to this channel if you haven't, if you are a head shaver or a bearded guy. All right, take care, guys. I'll see you on the next one.